Welcome back to Prey. Now, last we left off, we were going into psychotronics because there's a body in here that I want to get, and also because it's a good idea. I want to apologize beforehand if you can, I don't know, hear anything in the background tied to either my AC or my fan. The fan is on low, but it's on rotate. The AC there goes everywhere, but either way, I apologize. If you hear anything, oh, fuck off. You're kidding. How many do I have? I have no shotgun shells. Okay.
Vital signs.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that could have gone significantly better if, for example, the explosive didn't do what it did there. No, he's there. Ow, ow. Anyway. You're entering a maximum security area. Okay, so. Did I... Tell me that this is still locked up. I know there's one beyond the door here. Yeah, looks like it is. Red. Alright. Let's switch back to the glue. Reload. And you know what? While I'm at it, let's do some shenanigans. Move some stuff first and foremost. Just move it around, that's all. Kinda windy, and of course there has to be cars coming around doing whatever they want. Oh, the goo kind of blend in with the background noise of the game, which is interesting. I have 5. So... You know what, let's upgrade this. We still don't have Gunsmith 1. That requires 3 more. Okay. None of my weapons are damaged, which is good. Ooh, you know what I will do here, though? Firing time. No, wait, that's not actually that useful. That's just reloads. That's not what I want. This one can't be upgraded at all. Can I upgrade the rent? No. Ah! My phone is beeping. I need Lab Tech 1 for in-cap rate increasing. We'll get the range increase, actually. Just because. And then we'll save the rest for when I get Gunsmith for my pistol. That sounds like a good idea. I don't know. I don't know why. That's a good sign. I don't know why, but I'm reminded of Miracle of Sound. Well, I could probably guess why. It's because they have a song called Replica, which is based on Prey. Let's, Dalton is in there. Take that. That's a floodlight. Okay. Let's go. Into Psychotronics. Access the guts. I saw that flash. I'm not gonna use spare parts on that. So instead, I'm just gonna...
Psychotronics is the opposite of safe, Morgan. What are you after? Someone's helping you. Is it Michaela? Elazar?
January, I'm
I
guessing?
can eavesdrop on your brother's messages. We're in agreement on this one. Get through this place fast as possible. You're looking for a maintenance airlock to a utility tunnel called the Gut. It'll take you all the way to the top of the station.
Okay, I'm loving this song. Immediate first thought, I love this song. This backing track is very... I mean, this whole area is kind of, tense. Can I answer this? Do I have the code? No. Knowing this game, there's probably a second way inside. But for now... Forgot that's a thing. I'm loving the presentation of this game in general, actually. So... what? There's a lot that could be done there. What would it take? Level 2? I think I've only got level 1, don't I? I'm forever superstitious now. Oh, you're just looking right at me when I did that, huh? Oh, no, I can. I thought I didn't for some reason. I've never been so happy to be incorrect. Then I'll take it so I can break it down for parts. There's some turrets. That's good. Weapon upgrade kit, 9mm. Glue canister. Email. At the end of second shift, as per Alex Yu's direct orders, you are to escort Dr. Galagos to the security office in the main lobby. Crew utilities. Area map. Let's get that. There's a looking glass station. The objective is over that way. There's a morgue. That's probably a good thing. Anything? Oh, that does. Alright. Excerpt from a historical account of the civil unrest within the Soviet Union by Dr. Luke Manor Banda. Banda? Although the relationship between the USSR and the United States had warmed in the past few decades, there was little doubt that vestiges of the Iron Curtain still hung icily between the two countries. Indeed, more than a century since its inception, Vladimir Lenin's communist vision still found itself alive and well within the oft-expanded boundaries of Mother Russia. But with each new Soviet annexation, the USSR began to find that the public outcry no longer came from just the Americans, but from amongst its own citizens. The Mensheviks, as they came to be known, opposed the aggressive Soviet expansion doctrine. While at first only a minority, the Menshevik movement continued to grow rapidly. Events would ultimately culminate following the Soviet Indian intervention with the outbreak of civil unrest led by the Mensheviks and the beginning of the Second Purge. It's never a good sign if you have to specify, it's not the first one. It's the second one. So I do, in fact, have access to turrets. To a degree. Let's also break this thing down. Yeah. I'm running out of space, though. Which isn't a surprise. Happens a lot. It's that kind of a game.
Deploying.
I could throw it. I won't. But I could. And that possibility makes me weirdly happy.
Attitude adjustment.
Attitude adjustment. Look, John, shut up. Put your boy R-Truth through a table. I don't need it, you do. Okay, okay. Alright, are we dealing with a regular phantom, or... is he left or right? He's left. Alright, boys. That actually worked. Alright, I mean, no complaints.
Diagnostic check.
Uh...
Nominal power load. Nominal actuators. Nominal tilt handling error. Please contact engineering.
Oh. Cannot handle tilting, I guess. That's a mimic that I shot. No. There's that part, but I'm curious. Toilet paper rolls, yes. Crispin Boyer. Where's that Bayer? Either way, he's dead. He was dead before I killed him, but then I killed him. The Starbender Cycle Book 3 Spatial Delivery by Fetcher McMarvin. Trevor Pulsar slammed Talon's engine into overdrive, praying to Zalor he'd make the gap in the asteroid field before the Mordrax raiders caught up to him. He was on urgent business for Empress Tourmaline, and rotting in a Mordrax kill prison wouldn't do. I'm fucking up some of these words, but that's okay. JT-88, Trevor barked. Patch me through to the nearest Royal Fleet outpost. Moments later, a scrambled hypersignal could be heard in the cockpit, resolving from static to discordant tones and finally a voice. Trevor, is that you? This is Outpost Lambda. Where in Zalor's name have you been? Trevor replied, cool as a cucumber. Saving all your asses. I found the Starbender prisoner. I'm coming in hot. I can't read Starbender. It's just... Too perfect. I can carry the tarp. Huh. But a laundry cart is too much. I can carry a big old tarp, but not a laundry cart. Was it just the one? I thought there would have been more than one mimic, but that's okay. There's plenty more space to go. You good, Minnie? Just abruptly sneezed out of nowhere. Oh, there's something going on in there. But first, there's bloodstains here. There is bloodstains here. So. Oh my gosh. Stop. It won't. Not button. There we go. Oh. They've seen better days. Allison Brady. That is unfortunate. What? Really? Gross. Well, I'll take the mimic tumor. Anyway, give me a single spare part. That was... That was something. They just shoved that wrench in there and just, alright. Okay. Ugh. Yep, every time I stretch, that's what happens to my mouse. Because I don't have nearly as much give with it as I want. That's okay. It does that sometimes. Ooh, you know, before I forget. Jesus. Stop being the worst. Not you, Jesus, but you know what I mean. I don't know why I say that like... never mind.
Psychoscope required beyond this point.
Oh. Hey, January. I need a psychoscope. You know what a psychoscope is? It sounds cool. Sounds like the name of a band. So. This is the... Okay. I think the only way we can go is down. We check that side, there. Security station didn't have anything. Is there anything on the other side here? No, I just... Ooh. Hey. Auto. Anything else down here, or was it just that? I guess it was just that. Alright. Security station doesn't have anything in. Or we've grabbed everything in it. So, yeah, I think the only way out is down now. Well, and as above, so below. Anything behind the sign? No. I mean, maybe, but I didn't see it. Alright. And it's down we go. That is a lot of glue. I gonna be honest. That doesn't really work as well when I can see you change. Just a thought. I don't think they care though. I think they were just so excited to be able to finally do something that they tried to do something. This feels like something I could do. This feels like wrong, but no. I am in fact crawling. I need more leverage. Or, and this is also a possibility. It did not get... There was... Did not get the thing I wanted it to get. That makes me sad. No, wait, can I... Wait, no way. No way. Yes way. Alright, you're not covering anything important, right? I think it might be covering something important. Maybe. It's hard to tell. Was it just glue? Hold on. No. Fuck your light. Ah! Come on. No, I think it was just glue. Okay. Oh no. Look back to that. And the wrench. What is this? I recognize the symbol. There is a mimic. Oh, it's there. Interesting. Here I am, just fucking about, and there's a mimic stuck in place by Janus here. Ooh, hello thing I'm probably shoving onto my face. After I almost dropped my drink.
The psychoscope was a breakthrough. Apart from neuromods, it's the most important tech on Talos 1. Use it to scan the Typhon organisms if you want to learn what makes them tick. You invented it, by the way.
Toggle psychoscope with Z to mark and scan nearby enemies. Scanning Typhon reveals new abilities you can acquire by installing neuromod. Ah. So I can't scan the dead, which is a sentence I just said. Allows detection of hidden mimics. Yeah, that's a good idea. And then more neuromods. And then we go to our items. We need 3 free spaces, and just like that, we have 3 free spaces, which is good. I like that music. Okay. So first of all, no. 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 No? Could have sworn it was. Alright. And then we take this and we're like, let's dismantle that. Yes? And we've successfully dismantled it. Alright. Now I've got 3, which oh no. Harness the destructive power of electricity, fire, and kinetic energy. Manipulate the psychoactive ether to change shape and dupe your enemies. Use your mind as a weapon or manipulate technology and objects at a distance. I think I'm going to stick with these 3 because I get the feeling the turrets might not like me if I start doing this. Ah, see, that's where it uses... Where? Where it uses psi. I still need 4, though.
Typhon contaminant.
Or I forget. Oh, wait.
Specimens required.
Forgot I could just... Minnie, are you okay? You really, really like the way I was petting her there. Oh, wait, no, you want out, don't you? Alright, I'll let you. Worn it out. So she is now out. Well, depending on her. I mean, myself again. Turns out. Means having to, I'll stand up. Come here. Headphone. God, I need to really reorganize my wires here. And then click and send a message to someone. And then after successfully sending a message to someone, fuck with my mouse. Wires. And my microphone. And my drink. I didn't have the tea I wanted. The store I normally go to on my walk home from work, but oh. What is this? Null wave transmitter. Developed in psychotronics, a null wave transmitter emits a burst of signals which suppress the psionic abilities of anyone caught in the blast for a short period of time. Oh, that could be useful. I can't wait to... Oh, I can just put it on a wall, too. I wonder if that makes it... become treated as, like, a mine. Like, proximity. Let's go see if these turrets like me. Oh, I can scan you. That's interesting.
Research complete.
Ooh. Now that is interesting. So I could scan them too, huh? Well, the more we learn.
Psychoscope required beyond this point.
Research complete.
Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your psychoactive potential is at or near peak level. The procedures manual specifies no eating, drinking, or smoking, but this is often ignored. Try deep storage if you need to access archived data.
Okay. Well.
All right, Morgan. I know I can't make you stay put, but you're gonna die down there if you don't listen to me. You need to calibrate your psychoscope. Try scanning the Typhon specimens around you. Once you get enough scan data, the labs will open. More importantly, you'll be able to install Typhon-based neuromods. You'll be unstoppable. That's what this is all about, Morgan. You spent 3 years of your life making it possible. Putting what they can do into us. You've just forgotten.
Okay, but that doesn't seem like a good idea.
Hello.
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
January?
Good. Sending you the code to his safe and direct to Kallstrup's office. I'm certain he's hidden neuromods there. Use them to install one of the Typhon abilities. Hear that? Maybe you'll live long enough for me to see your face again.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
But I don't want to do that. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Also, you just had a fucking phantom? Yeah, you did. Equip psychoscope prior to viewing. Why do you need a psychoscope before looking at them?
More specimens required.
I can't lower it now? Oh, it lowers automatically? That one isn't lowering. Okay. Let's get the other two then. While we're here. Ah! Hey! Typhon Anthrophantasmus? There does not appear to be a Typhon in here.
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
I don't mind learning the things. Because why not? So that one's missing one, and this one's malfunctioned. There's Kallstrup's safe. Over there's the guts. Gate pod key. Alright, we're going right first, because that's the direction I'm right-handed. I know about picking up multiple items. Don't worry, there's a jack. So even if I do get the neuromods, I'm not going to use them for the Typhon stuff. Fun though that sounds like it could be.
Hello.
Hi. There's zappies. That's what we need. I don't have a key card, but you know why that doesn't matter? I have my own password. I got, ooh. I got a couple of things. Some anti-rads. Can I have that? I cannot have the Psi-Hypo. Anyway. Got more shotgun shells. A bunch of materials. We do have a... We do have an assembler here. Die. Die. Oh. That would explain why I couldn't pick you up. That would explain a lot, actually. Anyway, I cannot make spare parts right now, huh? Interesting. Just a banana peel in your cabinet? Just a peel? What would it take to fix that? Yeah. Just so I can read freely. Thanks. You're dead. Noetic field. Noetic research, like all bold new ideas, has undergone a predictable pattern in the scientific community. First, skeptics ridicule the idea since it violates conventional wisdom and the laws of science. Second, skeptics grudgingly concede the idea might be possible in some circumstances, but the evidence is weak. Third, the idea catches the attention of mainstream researchers and, more importantly, the public. Finally, the same skeptics who once laughed at the idea now claim that they thought of it first. I don't know if all that's accurate, but you know what is accurate? Typhon mimesis. Earlier models postulated that the mimic reformed its molecular structure, actually replicating the atomic makeup of target object. We now hypothesize that mimics are not changing shape at all. When they mimic an object, the mimic is no longer objectively present in this universe. The mimic swaps with an object in a parallel reality, but maintains a conscious link, a kind of paradimensional entanglement to the object in our universe. Huh. That is weird. I love it. Anyway. Emails. Status report, Takeji and 37. Per your request, Dr. Takeji was sent to trauma. Her fingers cannot be recovered. V01065537 is isolated and under continual watch. Security will perform regular checks on his physical condition. Full report still pending concerning the last experiment with VO10655537. The Typhon Psychocratus initially evidenced interest in the subject, but then failed to colonize subject's mind. Developed a strong aversion, in fact. Experiment halted at 5:01:30 minutes at MU, Morgan U's request. 37 sent to recovery. While 37 has a history of psychological instability, the event seems to have inflicted additional trauma. Both Morgan and Alex have agreed that 37 should be held until we can determine the origin of 37's peculiar resistance to the Typhon Psychocratus. Patient Takeji insists she got her hand caught in a piece of machinery, but her wounds show evidence of bite marks. Human bite marks. Someone bit her finger off. When I asked security if they could find the fingers so I could at least reattach them, they said the machine had ground them up. What is going on? Is there something below me? Probably something below me. Our esteemed colleague Dr. Galagas is posing a problem. Let's talk via looking glass ASAP. Video retrieved from deep storage is ready for playback director level. Authorization required. Let's look at first contact. Okay. Alright, so the Typhon immediately started killing. Alright, let's look at Weaver. The Russian. Oh. Oh. It looks like there can be... What? No, it becomes something else? Oh, it becomes something else entirely. So when a Typhon or a Mimic kills another Mimic, or does something to another Mimic, it becomes something new. That is interesting. Hey, give me access to the LG conference room. Shit. Keycard. Neuromod fabrication plan. And I got more neuromods.
Morgan,
ST0RY?
a warning.
Hey.
If you scan enough Typhon organisms, you'll be able to install neuromods that are powerful.
I know.
But they're the reason we're in this mess.
Yeah,
For one thing, the station's defensive turrets will identify you as an alien threat.
I had a
There
feeling.
might be worse consequences I can't yet see. I don't want you to lose yourself.
I don't intend to. Although it is limiting me somewhat in terms of what I can do. But I understand. Now, what does it take to make neuromods? Infinite licenses. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can do that. Oh, I'm at how many medkits do I? Let's make 2 of those. I want to keep that at an even 5. Alright. We've got plenty of bullets. Plenty of glue. The big stopgap is that. Which I have to imagine is... What, exotic material? Fabrication plan DRM does not match security key. For authorization, contact Hidden Graves. Oh no.
I was afraid this might happen.
Oh yeah?
Our lead neuromod engineer, Alden Graves, hit a kill switch in the license for neuromod plans. Shame. He was a solid engineer. I think he was suspicious of the more exotic components.
Understandable.
You'll need to use this workstation to reset the license.
Yeah, of course.
His office is in the neuromod division.
Yeah, sounds right. Alright, so... I... Now, copy protection. Alright, so I have a lot of these, well, not a lot, but more than none. Which should allow me to first and foremost... Oh, I can get both, actually. Yeah. Alright, now I can upgrade my guns, security guns anyway, as much as I like. Alright. Alright. Leave that like that for now in case we find one that's better. Doubtful. But just in case. God, why does everyone have to just drive around in the middle of the night with music very loud? Annoying. Oh, this is the Looking Glass station, huh? Transcribe Hans Elstra.
Calvino, what did you do to my conference room? Eh? Yes. I was just about to call you. All I see is a dot. Yes, that's right. It's the calibration system for the new touchscreen. You only have to run it one time. Are you kidding me? Just follow the dot. When it turns green, touch it. It should... Damn it, Calvino, I do not have time to play sing-along with your bouncing ball. I'll call you back.
Who knew?
Hans, we need to talk about Annalise Gallegos.
I got a chip set. Before I do anything else, let me in. No, I can't touch it from this side. Bullets are nice. So, is that it? I mean, no judgment, just curious. Wrong button. Also wrong button. Very good at that. Finding wrong buttons. Not gonna lie, that did surprise me. That was a good one. Not even a joke. That's a good one. Alright, I think that's everything in here. Do some last minute, yeah. Recycling. It's something above, not below. Okay. Noted. Hello. Beeping, whirring. That's containment, huh? Ugh.
Hello.
Hello. All right. All right. Ooh. Up above. Would this send me up? No, that would send me down. I want to go up. And I think... that might help if I don't fuck up the jump, actually. it just slows the descent. It doesn't actually. Okay. Are you kidding me? All right. Are we done? Cars? No.
Dr. Yu.
Hey. Okay. All right. I am here to pretend there's a phantom. Uh. That was a really long sip.
Dr. Yu.
Hello, science operator. All the way over there. I wonder if that emergency phone actually does anything. I wish it did. An O2 bottle. And a turret. Aimed at a door. Okay. Well, I could repair the turret.
Attitude adjustment required.
Well, I don't know why it exploded. But it did. Ooh, a thing. I've sealed several mimics inside, 2 casualties, so maybe as many as 8 mimics. Alright. You come with me, buddy?
Attitude adjustment required. Ready to scan.
I don't think they appreciate that.
No alien material. Done. Still check. Actuators. Nominal. Delta handling error. Please contact engineering. Scan an alien specimens required. Scan complete. Psionic aptitude available.
Get scanned.
Scan complete. More specimens required. Debug build version 0.7.6. Verbose. Scan complete. New psionic aptitude detected.
Alright. Everything is slain. Richard's not having a good day. Nothing else. Alright. What were you watching? Oh, you were watching that? Well, that's unfortunate. There's a picture of the psychoscope, sorry. Introduction to Survey of Parapsychological Meta-Analysis. For example, conducting a meta-analysis of over 2,000 Ganzfeld trials, wherein participants are subjected to mild sensory deprivation in order to test for telepathy, reveals a hit rate of 39%. These results are statistically significant, meaning that the success rate is above what could be explained by chance alone. There's no denying it, something spooky is going on.
Hello, Dr. Kelstrup? I wanted to follow up on my request to view one of the volunteer application contracts.
Anna, you're supposed to be off today.
I had some free time, so I thought...
I've already told you, the VACs are sealed documents. My hands are tied.
But isn't there some allowance for the researchers? I mean, my God, I'm the one pushing the button.
Look, I understand. I really do. You wouldn't be human if this was easy.
I just want to be sure.
Believe me, everything we've done is perfectly legal.
That's because Talos 1 is in extra-national space. There are no laws.
Anna, you're tired. It's affecting your judgment. Now, I've tolerated it for a while, but enough is enough. You need to take some time, understood?
Yes, Dr. Kelstrup. I understand.
Good. Oh, look, you made me late for a meeting with Alex.
Where did that phantom come from? Oh, there's plenty of them. There was another one, I think. Unless it disappeared. Oh, there's a mimic, though. Ooh. That was a shot. So I brought this in here. How did it probably like Ellen Barker Combs? Huh. It probably like shot the fire here, or one of the phantoms when it came in. Just ruined it. Anyway. I did not see a password anywhere. I wonder if no. Alright. Of all the things. I was right at that was right there. Ow, you dick. I was right there. I mean, idiots. I managed to lock my morgue key card in the morgue. Hellstrip thinks I'm an imbecile as it is. Have any ideas? The volunteers TranStar sends us are irredeemable. Sociopaths sentenced to die for their crimes. We're neither judge nor jury. And we only enable their already ordained destruction to the benefit of all humanity. Read the file on 13 if you need assurance. It's unlocked in the extraction lab. Huh. That got knocked off. Looking in the medical bay. Anti-rad pharma plan. I'll take that.
Requesting new operator.
Give me an operator.
TranStar Pyramid 490 medical class operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture. Research complete.
My mistake. Diagnosing superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical kit can handle. Try to relax. All done. Don't forget to complete a patient questionnaire. Your feedback will be invaluable.
Okay.
Hello, Doctor.
Ah. Because we can go outside. That requires unlocking. Let's open that up. Alright. Psychotronics airlock is a go. That's a lot of blood. Actually, that's oil, not blood. Sorry.
Dr. Yu.
No, there's one down there. Place is full of phantoms. Labs B. Let's get Takashi. May I explain how mimics arrived here and how at least one survived in the vacuum inside the Kletka for so long? They can move to an adjacent dimensional bubble where time passes much more slowly, shifting back with the appropriate stimulus, such as prey. From the mimic's perspective, a 6 million-year journey to our solar system in the form of an iron meteor might only take a few seconds. These things are the ultimate trapdoor spiders. Encephalectomy. I think we've gotten just about all we're going to get out of 37 by talking. I want you to schedule surgery within the next few days. Let's get it out and into analysis as soon as possible. 37 is still under suicide watch. As requested, the prisoner hasn't been given any sedatives to keep his system clean for upcoming surgery. No food either, only water. He doesn't do much except rock back and forth, staring at some point at the wall and mumbling to himself in Russian. Can't make out what he's saying. He's made no attempt to hurt himself that we've seen. This volunteer doesn't seem to be suicidal. He seems disoriented, like he's sleep drunk. V01065537 has shown signs of further instability in the last 24 hours. Subject demonstrated morbid curiosity in small objects around him, attempting to place them in his mouth and consume them, nutritive and non-nutritive. Initial diagnosis would seem to be rapid onset pica. Is it pica or pica? But there was no evidence of this prior to exposure to the telepath. We're not ruling out suicide attempts, although the subject isn't making an effort to hide it. I'll be performing an endoscopic exam next shift to make sure nothing is lodged in the esophagus or intestines. I like that the glue can, Phantom over there. I like that the glue can, like, absorb flame. That's just a funny thought. Typhon lore. Neuromod, another neuromod. I've marked some Typhon. Okay, that's good. Typhon nightlight testing. Oh, what? It's not good. Notes. I've loaded another nightlight as requested. Up the psycholuminescence. This time the Typhonaut will follow the lore like an imprinted duckling. Ah. What? Is that in my inventory? What? Shut up, phone. There's damage taken from... Yeah, I might as well. Scope chipsets. Neuromods, I have 4. Do suit modification. Impact calibration, rather. I'm not doing those. Oh, the option is nice. Not doing that one. Let's do firearms. Interesting. I'll check those in a moment, but like what? What? Okay, it says I got the note, but oh.
Isn't it fascinating? There's something almost angelic about those golden filaments, like frozen light. The Typhon weave it out of thin air. The question is why? We have a lot of theories, but no solid answers. Not yet. I wish you were with me, Morgan. Not the way you are now. The way you used to be. I know we could tackle this together. Like old times.
Wrong button.
You sure about this? Not too late to flush it all out in airlock, you know.
I'm sure. Are you having second thoughts?
No way. I'm in. It's just... I'm not the one incriminating myself.
There's no happy ending for me either way. I'm trying not to think about it.
Sorry.
Did you make arrangements?
Mitchell's on board. He's gonna bring me food.
I don't need to know the details. Better that way. It has to happen on your next rotation. I put everything in a package labeled Mementos. The package is in my cabin. It's got to go to every media outlet imaginable.
Got it.
And Quentin, be careful. Security is already scrutinizing me more than usual.
Shaking his head like, that was weird. Can I go in there at all?
Scan complete. More specimens required.
That's a greater mimic, huh? Wait. Now that is fascinating. So there are some things it can't seem to mimic. Interesting. What is this? Wait, is that the probe from earlier? Has it been just fucking around it this whole time? Hallucinogenic field mimics projected field that causes observers to think they see the object. Mimic literally reconfigures its atoms and molecules while somehow maintaining its own subjective consciousness. Mimic swaps places with the object in a parallel dimension, but stays connected via a wormhole. Using Masbauer spectroscopy, we track hyperfine splitting of an isotope embedded in the target object, in this case a standard TranStar coffee mug. The creatures seem to have a weird affinity for them. If the mimic actually altered its atomic structures to duplicate the target object, then we would expect the reading to be consistent in the duplicated object. When the alteration occurred, the reading was present, but the frequency had changed. The new object was on a different time scale than the original. Mystery Man. Does Lanzetta ring any bells? Dr. Gus Lanzetta? What if I told you he worked with us for a week? 1 week. The week before the entire science staff had lost quarters neuromods removed. Last quarters neuromods removed. He left his badge in a locker. I had IT look up his account and it had all been deleted. All but his credentials. Who the hell was he? Dome Taker 3 pilgrimage to the autarky of the domed arrived with my last drop. Let me know if you'd like it download. The caves are all handcrafted. Alright, time to place your bets on how this actually works. My money's on number 2. Hallucinogenic field, pocket dimension transmutation, followed by... After the last 6 months, I'm going with 4. Magic. What's this? Null wave. Introduce null wave transmitter test chamber to suppress mimic's abilities. Warning NWT. Hole. Or voids. Test results. Alright, let's go with you. So he tries. There's like a very, like, a glitchy kind of look. When he tries and fails. I think he's back to normal now. It's a beaker. Okay. A lot of notes. Not a mimic. Oh, I love that. Those notes to say not a mimic. That's an interesting little thing. Where they have to specify, by the way, they're not mimics. Gotta know with that spare part. Went all the way over there. On literally everything. That is a good gag. I love that. Hey. I wonder if there's a physical limitation relating to the size of whatever it is they try to mimic. I wanted the sample. All right. There's you. Behavioral biometrics. And this is containment I haven't gone to yet. There's still phantoms over there to deal with. There's you as well.
In light of what we now know the Typhon are capable of, and not capable of, it seems prudent to revisit the Project Cobalt material.
Igor?
Neuromods can already adapt Typhon material to the human mind. There's no reason in principle the reverse wouldn't work.
Say you managed to insert human neurons into a Typhon. How will you know it was successful?
The new neural structures would need to mature over a series of actual experiences.
Or simulated ones.
What?
Simulate the experiences. Calvino. He has...
Right, okay, look, it's fascinating, but let's focus on what we know is working. I don't want anyone devoting resources to this.
So we had alternatives, and he just didn't want to hear it. There's a metaphor here, you know? Typically, the objective of control theory is to monitor the output of a system and compare it with the desired output, the reference signal. The difference between the actual and the desired outputs, the error signal, is applied as feedback to the input of the system to bring the actual output closer to the reference. Good control systems and good engineers learn from the past. I'm gonna bring it up again. Bring it up again. Next R&D meeting, will you support me? Sure, Alex will probably shoot it down, but say the idea gets off the ground. They'll have two big questions to answer. What's the test environment, and whose neurons are we talking about putting in them? Volunteers are a no-go. My cup is empty. I say cup. It's not a cup. Yeah. That's what happens when I lean forward to move a thing to a different spot. Mouse does that. I say my mouse like it's my mouse's fault. I just had bullets on hand. A baseball glove? No, the note was probably just not a mimic. Right?
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu. Dr. Yu. Pardon me.
Nice. Oh, there is one downstairs. I remember seeing, unless it got up here, and that's the one I just murdered. That's the mimic. Science operator down there. I hit the wrong button. Ha 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 ha. Alright, where's the medical? That's labs. Where's medic? There's the medic. Hey, buddy.
Hello. Nice to see you.
Hey, buddy. Can you do me a favor? Get back here. Can you do me a favor?
Diagnosing superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical kit can handle. Try to relax. There. All better. Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire so I can serve you better next time.
Your voice is very nice.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Hello. Curious where that one came from. But I guess it doesn't matter. Also realized I never went in here. Oh, that would just kill the bed. It's literally just killing power. Reload. Alright, and then we're like, you know what would be a good idea? Dismantle that for a spare part. And also if we recycle stuff. Recycling stuff is also good. You know. For me. Alright. Don't see anything down there. Hello? Alright. We've done this stuff. We've done some stuff above. Yeah, that's the regular mimic. No, this I think is the regular mimic. This is the greater one. This is where we came in. Where this whole thing began. So we need to go through containment, I think. I believe that's the next step.
Hello.
So,
Take a good look. Everything happening on Talos 1 started here. You were so driven in the beginning. My mistake was agreeing to put you at the center of the tests. That's when you began to drift away from me. We're close to understanding what they're after. What they're building. Just need a little more time.
a Weaver. Null Wave Psychoshock. Phantom Genesis. Is there anything else in here, or is it just the big boy? Hey, you.
Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your psychoactive potential is at or near peak level.
And not really an answer. H2O canisters. Okay. Is there anything over here? I'm sad. There is, in fact, not anything over there. That just leads back. And I'm gonna guess this way is the same, right? Oh. It wouldn't even matter. Yeah. Alright, well. Forward march. So that's the Kletka. Go check out the live exam morgue.
I was afraid of this. The scientists here were in the middle of something when they died. Access to the gut is closed off during experiments. Security protocol. You'll have to finish what they started. Back in the 60s and 70s, the first research teams tried to communicate with the Typhon, but this proved impossible. Their cerebral structures are highly developed and intentional, but somehow unapproachable. They have no speech of their own, no language. They don't seem to even see us. Not like we see ourselves, I mean. I'm generalizing when I say us. Of course, I'm not a person. Not like you.
Live exam procedure in progress. Local lockdown in effect until procedure terminates.
Okay. Well, first, glue and speed scan. Sure, I got nothing else. I have no neuromods. Status is no active status. I have little to no Typhon material in my system. Procedure Phantom Genesis. Please ensure there's a cadaver in the enclosure and activate psychoscopes prior to opening containment cylinder. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. Ruby Stone. Hypo Psi fabrication plan. I should open that before I do anything else.
Examination theater compromised. Warning, examination theater compromised. Warning, examination theater compromised.
Oh.
Integrity damaged.
Okay.
Warning, examination theater compromised.
Vital signs.
Examination theater compromised.
Okay. So that didn't work at all. I know that. I know, game. Don't worry. I am aware. I don't know where my last save was. Oh. Over here? Oh, that's an interesting little thing.
Operator approach.
Ooh, I see a little 6. Thanks for letting me know. That's good. Activate psychoscopes before initiating experimental procedures.
Coming through.
So here's the thing.
Inspecting. Your suit integrity is compromised. Fix that.
Wait, is it? Oh, it's not. Okay, good. Upgrade that firepower. Alright, and we still got 2 left. Let's also upgrade its reload speed. These are probably just gonna turn into nothing. If I turn into nothing, I mean turn into nothing. To you. Why is that showing up like that? What a... Oh wait, I should, actually.
Research complete.
Let's also... Quick save now. Not the bolt caster. Shotgun.
Warning, examination theater compromised.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Warning, examination theater compromised. Warning, examination theater compromised. Warning, examination theater compromised.
People are quick to project human features onto things they don't understand. The Typhon kill us without hesitation. But it's not because they're evil. It's because they can't do otherwise. You know what we discovered? They lack mirror neurons. All their wonderful abilities, there's one thing we can do that they can't. Empathize with the suffering of another living creature.
Inspecting. Your
All right.
wear and tear. I'll fix that. Job done. Moving.
Okay. So that hurt me. Physically. Lockdown is finished, so at least there's that. We're looking at the map, actually. We could... Material extraction is a thing. Are you kidding me? All right. That doesn't even give me an option to fix it. It's just not something right now. Typhon dysmorpha. Geniocritus. Cacoplasma. Gotta need a better setup. But this way now. Podcast secured. Zero gravity transition. Caution. Oh, that's probably a quest thing, isn't it? Look at that face. 090655. There's something in there. Poltergeist. Oh, wow. That's good. Anyway. Where's that? That's the opposite direction. All right. Okay. There's an armory. Damn.
What, you need guns? Ammo? I saw one of them science types go into that armory. Saw him punching the code. You get me out of here. I'll let you have it.
Using the extraction workstation, complete the following steps in listed order while a volunteer test subject is present in the extraction chamber. Extract Mimic from containment. Release Mimic into material extraction chamber. When multiplication process is complete, extract exotic material, process material, and collect from dispenser tray. Immediately transport remains to the morgue.
My name's Aaron. Aaron Ingram.
Uh-huh. What did you do, Aaron? If you did anything
Come
at
on
all.
now, goddammit, let me out.
Buh. I think they're really keen. Well, volunteer test subject, criminal history re-09065513. Date of birth 33. Human trafficking, kidnapping, solicitation of a minor, distribution of controlled substances, fraudulent impersonation.
Hey. What are you reading? A rap sheet, huh?
Yeah.
Look, I'm telling you, on my mama's grave, that is a stack of lies meant to make pushing that button easier on you. Okay, fine, listen. I want to be honest. Some of it probably is true. I've done some wrong in my days, but this ain't right now. Come on, y'all got to let me out of here. I never did anything to those kids. I was just getting them out of a bad spot, that's all. Now, the real criminals, they didn't like how I was chipping away at their pile of rubles. They got their claws sunk deep in the government. Got me shipped off to the gulag. That's how I ended up here, see? You know, I used to be a reverend. Training for it anyways. Until I got locked up. Behold, the wicked man conceives evil, is pregnant with mischief, and gives birth to lies. Does that sound like anybody you know?
Why does it sound like you were trying to insult me there? That felt...
Most of the other fellows were Russian. I speak a little, but as you can tell, I ain't from there. As you might have guessed, y'all really shit and fell backwards in it, huh?
Wow, you're kind of mean. Hmm. You know, hold on. Idea. They did this earlier. And I... Buh, 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 buh. Can I shoot it from here? Nah, it rebounds. Which means, can I do something like this? I want to be able to shoot it. Because I think I can. Because there's the button. Wrong button, me. Yes. I got a foam dart gun. Shotgun shells fabricate, finally. Wondering where that was. Nice. All right. Because it was in the door, that's why I was beeping like that. But I got plans to fabricate shotgun shells now, which is fantastic. Hey.
All you gotta do is open the door.
Yeah, but I want to check something real quick. Uh-huh.
I know my life ain't worth 2 dead crickets, but nobody deserves this. No reason to keep me locked up in here anymore.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Okay, you know what? Yeah.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Some human decency, friend.
Come on. Aaron.
You're the one person that showed me any real kindness, and you can believe I won't forget it.
So I ought to let you know that, this place is not looking good, so good luck. just generally.
I don't mean to be a nuisance, but when do you think we'll get to that breach?
I'm headed out there as we speak.
What do you think happened?
Hard to say until I lay eyes on it. Could be some micrometeoroids punched a hole. Rare, but it happens.
Okay, good. Hopefully it's just that.
Is there something you're not telling me?
No, of course not. It's just that storage room has classified exotic materials. We really can't have it be inaccessible.
Uh-huh. I understand.
I am curious how one would get into this room. I guess it doesn't matter. The Weaver's still there. Remember, there's this.
Eradicator auto turrets. TranStar's last-ditch defense against an outbreak. Flimsy.
True.
But they're easy to fabricate. Best part is the built-in psychoscope tech. They can discriminate between alien and human targets. Shouldn't be a problem for you, since you're not an alien.
Scanning target. No Typhon material detected.
Yeah. Not the most, most trustworthy. But that is, unfortunately, all the time that I have for tonight's. I gotta work tomorrow, which is gonna be fun. But either way, thanks for joining. I wish I could have stayed longer, but this time. I'll see you later. Story out.